YouTube? Isaac's Trade here. I'm going to use this moment to allow myself to get to know my viewers. Let you guys know who you're listening to, who this handsome guy is right here. Well, my name is Isaac's Trade, and I've been trading for about 3 years now. Yeah, 3 years now, because I started back when we had the whole China trade war. Started with China. That was wild. That was good times right there. I made some pretty good money on all that. But anyways, before I started trading back in 2019, I've always been an automotive technician, diesels, any kind of, pretty much anything with an engine. Preferably preferred engine repair and, well, electrical, that, stuff that nobody else could figure out. So when I found out about the stock market, I was like, yo, man, that's perfect for me, because in the automotive industry, I was always learning. I mean, I was never one to sit there and stay like, well, I'm just going to do brakes and suspension. Like, no, I get bored. So I'm like, I got to learn something new. Like, I mean, I taught myself how to work on diesels. It's crazy. I mean, how many people out there could be like, oh, well, yeah, I learned how to repair a 6.0 Power Stroke. I mean, for those of you that aren't gearheads, I'm talking about 2003 to 2007 Fords with the 6.0 diesel Power Stroke engine. And if anybody has or had one of those, you guys know how lovely they are. So, well, I know those engines inside and out. I know everything about them. I know what the IPR. I know what the ICP is supposed to be reading at. I know what makes that engine tick. So, like, and I taught myself all that stuff. It's pretty amazing right there how I was able to do that. I mean, like, airbag stuff, electrical stuff. I mean, give me a multimeter, man, it helps. Give me a test light, and I'm going to find out what the short is. And, I mean, just from teaching myself. So I was like, I want people to know in the world that it's like, look, you can go out and teach stuff. But hang on, before we go any farther, why don't you guys do yourself a favor and hook me up too while you're at it, and subscribe to my channel, and smash that like button if you find what I'm saying useful, or if you can relate, and ring that bell, baby, so that way you don't miss nothing. Because I mean, I'm pretty good at what I do. I mean, the whole CLF call, I called it, baby. And then, I mean, AMC, I called it where it was going. I mean, I'm pretty good with let's just call it a sick sense. Yes, you heard me. It's not a sixth sense. It's a sick sense, because it's disgusting, bro. Let me tell you. Yeah. But, I mean, back in the, about me, I want people to know. I mean, I try teaching my family, my kids, and my wife, and they think that I'm crazy. They're like, oh, bro, you're the only person out there that I know that can do some stuff like this. Like, you're like, oh, yeah, I came home and I learned how to do this. It's like, well, who taught you? It's like, oh, I taught myself. Well, I mean, when I was fabricating these big steel buildings, I mean, the dudes that gave me a crash course. Okay, I ain't even gonna lie, man. They were like, just hang going, boom, you're good. This is what you need to do. That, bam, boom. And I was like, huh? What the heck are you guys? And then they left me there for like 2 weeks. But you know what I mean? I got it. I mean, there was some stuff missing on the first building. Don't get me wrong. Old homeboy was laughing at me, man. He thought this shit was hilarious. He's like, oh, he's like, look, man, at least you got a brain, though. He's like, you got most of it right. He's like, my bad. But I just want you guys to know that. Look, don't ever limit yourself, okay? Don't ever put a cap. On yourself. Don't ever cap yourself, okay? You need make sure there's no boundaries for yourself. You think our boy Elon did what he is doing because he's like, well, it's too hard. No, that guy, man, he thrives being out of his comfort zone. He was like, let's go, let's run it, man. He's like, man, you gonna tell me I can't do it? Man, come on. That's another thing that, a lot of this new generation, it's like, you guys get stuck on this part because it's like, well, hey, old dude over there said that I can't do it. Man, the hell with that guy over there, man. He's just jealous, okay? That brings me to my second part of this video. envy is out there and greed. You got to remember, that's what drives the market right there. It's greed, and fear, and then and envy plays a big part with fear and greed. I know a lot about envy. I've felt it, and it's not good. Envy's the worst thing out there. But let me get back to giving you guys, then you guys, guys and girls, know that. Don't ever limit yourself. The sky's the limit. Just when it comes to your finances, that's the only thing you need to limit. Put a cap on it. Be like, look, because at the end of the day, that's where you're gonna live. But don't ever put a cap on what you can do, because what you can do as a person it's wild. If you think about it, what we're capable of, it's crazy. It's really crazy what the human is capable of. Take myself for instance. And now I'm doing stocks. I've always been in and out of kind of trouble with the law when I was younger. Now I'm 35 years old. I'm not that young, but I'm not that old yet, thank God. But I made some bad decisions. That's like, if you listen to my other video and I talked about the whole, you need to make a bunch of small decisions in order to go somewhere in this world and be successful, but not in the stock market. Well, I've proved that in the stock market. You can come into the stock market and you can make a couple correct decisions, and they're life changing. And it really is. If I would have found the stock market a lot sooner, my life would have been a whole lot different. But I'm glad it didn't, because it made me the person I am. So don't ever put a cap on yourself. Don't ever let anybody sit there and tell you you're not worth, because who the hell are them to tell you, well, this is what you're worth and this is what you can and this is what you can't do, man? Like, yo, bro, mind your damn business. How dare you? Get up and slap that motherfucker hard right across his face. Back up, bro. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. And then that brings me to part number 3. You guys need to be careful out here. And ladies, I've noticed we got a lot of these new YouTubers and financial guys over here. Hey, yo, let's get real, okay? When the whole lockdown happened and after the whole Rona crashed the market, you could have been any retard, excuse my language, and came in and picked any home runner and told, like, hey, bro, I told you to hold it. See, look at where it's at now. It's like, come on. Now you can see, you got these other companies that aren't able to recover, that they're still on that downward trend, because it just lets you know that those companies are garbage. So, just be careful, situational awareness comes to mind, baby. And just pick who you're around. Just know when you're be like, oh yeah, this is downright success. I like this guy right here. The energy I gets from him, I fucks with you, bro. Let's handle it, man. Let's run it. You know what I mean? And that's just that right there. And then number 4 is just, hey, do you at the end of the day. Don't worry about what anybody else says. I know damn well I don't. Shoot, I'm married. I got a wife and 3 kids. The only one that tells me what to do is them 4 people. You know what I mean? And that's it. Nobody else tells me what to do. Who the hell do you think you are to tell me what I can and can't do? What the? Oh, nah, bro. Don't make me go back to that way right there, man. Because I'm gonna get up in your business and we're gonna be like, what the hell? Huh? You want? Let's go take a step real quick, bro. Right around the back. Nah, don't trip. You don't gotta call nobody else. Just me and you. You know what I mean? But nah, let's go down the road. We're professionals now, okay? We're professionals, man. I play stock market all day long. Oh my God, I broke it. Never mind, it's good. What the heck was that? Come on, Jeff Bezos, man. You know how much I pay for this damn disc? It's over here making all kinds of crazy ass noise. But you know what? That's it, man. Just be careful, people. Just know I love you, and balance the budget. And don't forget to subscribe, ring my bell, and like the channel, man. Hey, if you found this useful, please share it with somebody. That's all I want, man. If you don't subscribe or if you don't like, at least share it with somebody. That's the big thing right there, man. All right, I'm out, baby. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend.